Last breath, motherfucker.
We're gonna do a song that you never heard before.
Great American hip-hop
debate
podcast.
DS to my left.
Technology, bro. Technology.
Shout out to brother Mook on the check-in. My brother Burns, you already know.
Great American hip-hop debate.
Podcast.
Let's have a debate. We can go anywhere you want.
A wise man once said, ain't no other kings in this rap thing, they siblings. Nothing but my cheering. One shot, they disappearing. Now, this ain't a shot to you other podcasts and shit, because I do have love for y'all and I do support y'all, and I think, I want everybody to win and all that. But fuck all that. The motherfucking Kings is back. They want to straighten my crown out, shine that bitch up, and pass it over, because the motherfucking Kings of this podcast shit is back. Now, y'all might be listening and shit, and you should be, because that's what you're supposed to do. Mm-hmm. And you might be saying, who the fuck is this nigga? Who made y'all the king? Me, motherfucker. I crowned myself. I crowned us. And we back. The Great American Hip Hop Debate Podcast.
That's right, man. Listen to Burns, man. Don't be stupid or dumb.
We ain't the only kings back, because there's another king back, and we're going to talk about that later. But the kings of this podcast shit is back.
Back like Jordan wearing a 4-5.
Mm-hmm.
That is not a shot at anybody, so don't take this personal. And if you do,
fuck y'all.
Fuck it. But I am not shooting. I am not shooting subliminals. I am not dissing anybody.
Nah, yeah. We don't do subliminals.
However, y'all not fucking with us, man. Come on, let's be serious, bro.
Yeah, man.
Let's keep it real.
That's the other thing, too. We don't shoot subliminals, Burns. At all.
With all that being said, I want to welcome back all the fans, all the listeners, YouTube subscribers, Apple Podcast subscribers, Spotify subscribers.
Get in there.
Fucking the followers on Instagram and Twitter and Facebook and anywhere else you can find us. People that watch us on YouTube. The Breath Babies, all the new additions. Shout out to y'all. I love y'all. Mm-hmm. The Breath Wives. Mm-hmm. The Breath Moms. Happy Mother's Day. Coincidentally, we recorded last year on Mother's Day.
Exactly.
Shout out to all the moms out there.
We did the ladies episode on Mother's Day.
To all the listeners that are moms, shout out to y'all. To all the listeners that have moms, shout out to them. To all the single moms, get it together. But also, shout out to y'all. I'm just fucking with y'all. I had to come in here and I had to talk my shit, because I ain't been here in a minute, and I fucking feel wonderful. I feel spectacular and terrific and awesome, and I am awesome.
Feeling marvelous.
I want to give a shout out to my brother F, Straight Fuego Studios. The shit is getting renovated, remodeled, new equipment, new decorations. Shit is looking marvelous. Mm-hmm. Shout out to my man White Boy.
Yo, what
AKA
up, baby?
White Lightning. Y'all can't keep up.
That's not an AKA.
AKA Triple Explicit.
That's an AKA.
AKA VSOP. Get the ice. Nah, fuck ice. Straight shots out this bitch.
That's right.
AKA Ray Sugar Cut.
There you go.
The one and only.
What was the other one for the boxing?
Ray Sugar.
Oh, that was Ray Sugar. All right.
Producer extraordinaire.
Shout out to my motherfucking man in TPA, the TPA representative, the mayor of Tampa, Mayor Mookavelli, a.k.a. Mookie Love.
A.k.a. Tampa Don.
aka
Tampa Bay
Mook
Kings.
Edits,
Tampa Bay Kings.
aka
back, we
Mook
back in the
Brady.
Mook Brady, that's right.
house. Mook Brady,
How y'all feel, yo,
The
out there?
GOAT.
Y'all gonna win the champ
the
or what?
GOAT
chip or
of
what?
this fucking Mook Edit shit.
That's right.
Know what
Choke
I'm
your
saying?
shit.
AKA the
Go.
originator of the Mook mattress.
I want to apologize to all the fans because we had to take a break because Mother Nature's on her fucking rag in 2020, and 2020 don't want to cooperate, but we shall overcome.
That's
Mark
right.
my words.
We're gonna slap 2020 in the fucking nostrils.
So y'all already know there's a global pandemic. We ain't gonna touch on that, but be safe, wear your masks, social distance, show love to your people. Don't be out there wilding. And if you think this is all bullshit and your beliefs tell you fuck these masks and the government, I'm out here. Be out there. Do whatever the fuck you believe in.
Word. Do it. But then don't get mad when you do get sick.
And don't bring your sick ass over here either.
Word. Talking about, damn, but you told me it was cool. Nah, we didn't tell you all that.
What else? What else? I'm a little hype. I didn't drink Red Bull. I've been drinking Fiji water, but it got me excited. So I want to just say thank you to everybody again. Apologies for the delays. We're back. We got a big announcement at the end of this show regarding a spinoff show.
What else you got, Burns?
Am I forgetting anything, guys? Help me here. Help me.
What else we got? Nah, I think you covered it all with your
That's
hypeness.
it, right? Good. So once again, no disrespect to anybody out there. I fucks with y'all. I love y'all. We're looking forward to having a lot of special guests in the upcoming year once we get out of lockdown, once we get some freedoms. But keep in mind and never forget the motherfucking Kings is back. So
We on some underground
Recognize,
shit right now, like on some pirate radio shit. We ain't even supposed to do this.
oh yeah, we breaking the law.
But fuck that. That's how we do, man. That's how
I'm ducking the feds out here, you know.
That's how we fucking. That's how
trying to be
dedicated we are. We bringing this shit to you from a pandemic.
That's right.
We said fuck that pandemic. Shit can go fuck itself.
Get that motherfucker.
Hate the pandemic.
Fuck all that. Anyway,
But anyway, how y'all brothers doing, man? Other than the stuff we want to avoid talking about because everybody talks about it every day and it's beyond boring. How y'all doing, man? How the babies? How's y'all new fatherhood's experience and all that?
I don't know. You want to go first, Mook, or you want me to start it off?
Yeah, man. I'll start it off. Everything copacetic. Babies is gorgeous. Well, my new baby's gorgeous. My other baby's getting bigger. Just made a power move with the wife. Bought a little crib.
Nice.
And,
Congratulations, my brother.
Yeah, man. Doing it for these kids. That's sick.
That's
kid.
awesome. That's
And,
awesome.
You know,
Congratulations, my brother. That's
trying to keep my
hold
head
on.
above water because
Hold on. Pause that thought. Congratulations on becoming a homeowner, you and your beautiful lady. That's a big step. You know what I'm saying? We don't acknowledge that enough. And to be able to do that for yourself, for your family, for your kids, and probably for the future generations, man. That's a big step. Fucking respect like a motherfucker. Props to you, man. We love you. God bless the home and the babies and all that, kid. Straight up.
Make sure you sage the shit out of that fucker.
Thank you, my brothers. Yeah, man, we're doing big things because, you know, it's a power move for my current situation, which I was straight. Now I'm even more straight. And it's all for these kids, man, and try to keep my head above water, like I said, because, you know, for reasons that shall remain nameless in the year 2020, you know, people going through it, but thank God we've been blessed, and we're going to continue to stay blessed, man, you know?
Sure.
Exactly, man.
Right, baby.
Thank God and pa'lante, papi.
LB is the squad,
Right.
baby.
White Lightning,
Fact,
talk to
people.
me, man. How's the baby, bro?
Chilling,
I went
man.
and visited her.
Yeah, she's
Cute,
chilling,
man.
man. She's
God
good.
bless.
Getting big, fucking making mad funny faces at me and shit. Today, before I left, she was looking at me like, "Yo, where the fuck you think you're going?" I don't know. I don't know where the fuck you think you're going. She was looking at me mad hard, but she's beautiful, man. She's amazing. My son, like I was telling you earlier, me and him, I put him on to Knight Rider. Now he thinks he's Michael Knight.
Yo, that's so classic, bro.
Nah, I'm putting him on to all the classic shit.
I was and still am a humongous fan of Knight Rider.
Yeah.
Shout out to my sister. I think I told this story on the podcast when
You
I was
did.
a kid. My sister messed
Yeah.
up one of my Knight Rider toys and she replaced it like a year or two ago, and that shit so cool and shit like that shit is so dope. I want to put on display and shit. So props to you, man, for keeping the classics alive and putting these kids onto actual like original dopeness. You feel me? Like 'cause there's
Yeah.
probably shit out there nowadays that's
It's
dope.
not
I
even
don't know.
so much that it's
But
original.
Knight Rider. They never really were able to remake Knight Rider.
They did, and it was terrible.
Yeah, exactly. Because I think it was, you know, lightning in a bottle.
What I was gonna say was,
Yeah.
it's not even so much the fact that it's original, because it is original, but it's just timeless, yo. It just, that's something that's I'm able to, as dope as I thought it was when I was a kid. My son is eating it up, yo. Like, he is in love with it.
And
Infatuated.
the crazy shit is, I don't even think they can make that show now because half these cars are like 70% kit and shit already.
Basically.
You feel me? These cars
Basics.
park themselves, and I'm pretty sure a few of them might talk back to your ass if you program them right and shit.
The Teslas do.
For real. So, yeah, man. Shout out to the babies, bro. Shout out to all the babies. I know. Shout out to Brother Black, the Black Dawn, aka Crispy Chicken. I know he got a baby.
You're killing it with
that
the
was purchased
AKs.
recently. That was purchased. Excuse me. What? That was born.
Yo, man.
I didn't mean to say purchased.
Why you making him sound like Jeffrey Epstein, bro?
He went to DR and purchased a
Yeah,
baby.
yo, what
nah,
the
nah,
fuck?
nah, nah,
For the low too.
nah. Nah.
Here's a bag of rice and some hand sanitizer.
Yeah, man. So is that it? Are we done with intros?
I'm done.
Yeah, man.
All right, then I want to get to current events, and no, ain't no bigger current event than the motherfucking return. The King of New York is back.
This guy.
The motherfucking King of New York is back, and
You must be tripping.
he says it on the song. He says it. Y'all mad?
Yeah.
Y'all mad?
Yeah.
And I didn't mean to restart it, but
This guy, yo. Yo, this dude is really on his Tekashi shit, yo. Like,
let me start by saying this. I separate the music from the artist, and I just enjoy that song. It gets me hype. He's not saying shit. The beat is hard, and it's funny, and I like it, and I don't give a fuck what y'all think about that.
that's good. That's amazing.
But I want to get into Tekashi talk a little bit, and first I want to explain to y'all why I keep saying he's the King of New York. Because he fucking is. Sorry. He got 43 million views in 24 hours. Name me any other New York artist that can do that. I think if you combine a couple, they won't be able to do that. He's the biggest thing in New York right now. His fans are listening to him. His haters are listening to him.
Yeah.
Niggas that want to shoot him is listening to him. The cops is listening to him. Probably the fucking Fibbies is listening to him.
Big time.
Everybody's checking for that kid. He came out of jail. He became, I think what they say, he signed a $10 million record deal.
Yeah, with Universal.
$10 million record deal. Broke the fucking internet on Friday. Broke Instagram with a 2 million view live session.
Yeah.
Broke YouTube with this fucking video. And the video's cool. I mean, again, it's entertaining. It's colorful. There's beautiful asses shaking and shit, you know? And
That
the
was
kid,
my favorite part,
The
by the
kid
way.
is the kid. I mean, he's a colorful kid. He's a young kid. Let's get to the nitty gritty, yo, because this is the most important thing we're gonna talk about, and that's the snitching topic, right?
Yeah, go ahead.
So everybody's gonna call him a snitch, and I dig it. You know, he did cooperate with the federal government.
He did tell.
He did tell, right?
He did
Fair
point
enough.
fingers, man. He was out. He was on the stand.
But like I've been telling y'all in private, man, he didn't rat out his boys. He
Right.
didn't rat out his lifelong friends. He made a business. This is how I see it, and this is my opinion.
Made a
and
business decision. Yeah.
yeah, he made a business arrangement where y'all gonna secure me, y'all gonna protect me, and in turn, I'm gonna do this music thing. I'm gonna blow up. Y'all gonna get money. You know, Shotty was gonna get, or he did get his Treyway label. I'm sure he got some money from that. They toured, they made money. He was giving them extra money. They was extorting him from extra money. Like, he came up with this plan. Now, yes.
Wait. You think he came up with it, or you think his handlers did? I believe
who would be his handlers?
like Shotty and them.
Well, in order for them to partner up, they had to have come up with it. You feel me? Like, they wasn't born.
What?
They didn't come in the game together. Tekashi was in the game.
Already, yeah, with Scum
you
Gang
know,
and all that.
doing
yeah,
his
yeah.
solo thing, and then
Yeah,
he
yeah, yeah.
linked up. He met Shotty, and then they partnered up. Pretty much.
Right.
The way I see it. I don't know if he went looking
Is
for Shotty. You know what I'm saying?
now is this another case of like a Biggie and Puff case, like, would he have been that big without Shotty? Because he wasn't doing it. He was doing okay, but you know what I mean? Like,
that's
up until that point. You know what I'm saying? Up until the point where he met them.
That's
I think the whole
I don't
gang
know.
affiliation made him pop.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure it
he
helped.
was looking-
You know,
That's what
I'm
I
sure
mean.
it helped.
That whole gang affiliation prior to that, you know, there's rumors that he was down with even the Crips before he got down with the Bloods.
Yeah,
But
I mean
being that the
that's
Bloods-
proven. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, being that the Bloods is so big in Brooklyn, you know, he somehow, you know, squatted up with them, and that's what made him pop, because it was the whole Bobby Shmurda thing all over again. You know, that whole gang shit from that particular neighborhood or that particular borough, and you know, once you get hot in the borough, you know, the right people listen to you, the right person puts you on, the right person, you know, hears you online, and then before you know it, you trending. You know what I mean? And became an internet sensation overnight, basically.
Yes and no, because, and I'm gonna play devil's advocate on this topic. So recall before he put out Gummo, and let me say Gummo was definitely the hottest song he had put out to that point. But before he put that out, he had featured on a song with Trippie Redd.
Right.
And Trippie Redd was a poppin' artist at the time, definitely more so than Tekashi.
Yeah.
So he featured him. They put out a song called Pose, and I fuck with that song. So I think that helped him also. So I think it was all of these elements just hitting at the same time. He had his buzz going by himself already, because he was known, maybe not internationally or as big as he is now, obviously, but
Right.
he had his little thing going through his social media presence. He linked with Trippie. That gave him more exposure, gave him more fans, gave him access to an actual record label that he ended up signing to. He drops Gummo, and it's his biggest song, his best song, in my opinion, up until this new one, because I really fuck with this new one. His best song
Tripping.
at that time, and that was at the time he linked up with the Blood. So I think it kind of all
with Shotty and them.
intersected at the same time and led to their success.
Right.
So to answer your question, I don't know if he would have been as big with Shotty or without Shotty, but I think he would have found some way to be to
Eventually
get
where
on.
he's at.
Yeah. He might have found some other Bloods or something. I don't know. But back to the point I was trying to make. These guys.
The
Go
only
ahead.
reason why I say that is because he was able to get where he's at right now, to the level where he's at right now, where everybody knows he snitched and this and that, and he's still 43 million people watched him on YouTube, right? He was able to get to this point because of I say I don't think he would have been as big because he was able to troll harder than he's ever trolled in his life when he got with Shotty. You know why? Because Shotty had his back. The
Well,
Bloods-
that was the business arrangement, though.
that was that
you
that,
protect me, and I'm gonna do what I got to
That's
do.
what I
to
mean.
get
So
us
I don't know
big.
if he would have got as big because I don't know if he would have done the things that he was doing without the backing that he had.
Well, that's the thing. There's a million Shotties. Shotty is
So you
not
think-
special.
So you think, yeah, but he was the link to the biggest network of Bloods in New York.
Yeah, and how many
Yeah.
other Bloods are in New York is my point. He would have
But
found
the point
another
is the
Shotty.
borough. You know, the point that I'm trying to make
Okay.
is the borough. You know what I'm saying? There's a difference.
Well, I wasn't.
It's a big difference between saying you're a Blood from Brooklyn and a Blood from the Bronx. You know, and no shade to the Bronx, but it's just that whole gang culture, you know, I think is bigger in BK. And then you have the perfect storm. Like you said, you know, he linked up with Trippie. He dropped that one single. He had a media presence before that. But that whole it's big money in BK. You know what I'm saying?
My thing is,
Whether
would he have been able
drugs
to?
or
Get,
any other form of.
my thing
you know,
is, would he have
gang
been as big without the major trolling that he was doing? Because okay, you said he might have been able to link up with other Bloods or whatever, right? Would they have been able to get him next to Murder Mel or Mel Murder, whatever that guy's name is?
I don't think it's hard. I'm guessing yes.
Okay, all right.
Mel
That was
Murder
my,
stands on corners in Brooklyn, and that's no disrespect to him, but I think he's more easily accessible than people would
I
think.
don't think so.
He's
I
a high-
think
he's
it's
a
that
high
whole
ranker.
conversation-
Go ahead,
I
Mook.
think it's that conversation that we had before with like would Biggie have blown up without Puffy and you know Jigga without Dame. It's kind of like
And-
the
and-
same.
and I only-
But the only reason I don't agree with that is because Shotty wasn't doing what Puffy was doing. Shotty wasn't doing what Dame was doing.
No, that's why. And I only brought up.
Tekashi wasn't even signed to Shotty. He wasn't his label.
no,
You know
yeah.
what? Like,
I only brought
think
that.
about it.
I only brought up Puff and Big as a comparison. They totally did totally different things. I know that. You know what I'm saying?
But for you to puff your chest out at anybody in the town, and then maybe like out of state, like for example, like when he caught beef in Chicago with
Chief Keef.
with Chief Keef, and then he caught beef with Jay Prince's son out in Houston. Like you really got to be putting in work to not be scared to fuck with these people, especially when you're going out of town. So he probably felt empowered to do that because niggas is out there busting their gun alongside him,
But that's
and
what
vice versa. You know what I'm saying? Like, you get with some gang niggas that really ain't about that life, and you're not gonna be as fearless. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm trying to get at. That was my whole point. You know what I'm saying? Would he have been as brazen and
I think he would
popping
have found
shots in Times Square and all that?
A gang sponsor eventually. I think someone and it probably would have succeeded if he would have found somebody smarter. A gang member that would have known to, we'll protect you, but let's keep you separate.
I think it's not. I don't even think the case. I
To
know what
an
you're getting
extent.
at. I know what you're getting at, and I don't think it's the case that Shotty wasn't smart. I think it's true. I think he had genuine love for this kid, and he let him in.
But then why,
again,
why do the
a
things that he
business
did to him
error.
then?
I
No.
guess.
That's what I'm trying to get at. That's why I really don't think it had on this point about Shotty. Like, I don't think it had to do with smarts. I think he genuinely loved the cat. Like that. Yo, that's my little man's right there.
Then he fucked up.
But
Yeah.
then why
No
do you
question.
did to him? You heard hard? Like,
The what?
Why fuck his baby moms? Why go and kidnap him? Like that whole gang shit is
Exactly. It's cutthroat, man. It's
Yeah.
backstabbing.
Yeah, man.
So
It's
so
to
the
a
kid.
Yeah, to a point. And then once he's, once I don't mean to cut you off, but once it came out that everything, what everything was going on behind the scenes, then obviously Tekashi's flipped. You know what I mean? He was like, "Oh, these guys aren't my boys."
And I mean, honestly speaking, man, I don't blame him. I don't blame him because I think a lot of people put in the same position where you're going to go down for some shit that you really wasn't involved with, because I'm willing to bet he ain't buck no guns.
No.
For some niggas that was beating your ass and robbing you and banging your baby moms. And you're going to go down for life. You're going to give up a potential $1 million superstar career. You're going to give up seeing your family for the rest of your life. You're going to give up seeing your mom for the rest of your life, your kids and shit, for some niggas that really don't give a fuck about you.
Yeah.
And like he said, God knows if they would have stabbed his ass into jail.
No, they would have got him.
I mean, one thing that we cannot forget that's very important is that he's still a snitch, regardless if he did it, with intentions like, hey, my career, my family, his safety, the fact that they betrayed him prior. You're still a snitch. You know what I mean?
Well,
mafia niggas go through the same thing. They, might get bodied prior to be put in a situation, and you're still a rat. You're still painted as a rat. I'm not saying that that's the right thing, and I'm not, because I don't live that lifestyle. I've never been in a mob and never been in a gang, so I don't have to worry about, hey, I'm gonna be labeled as I'm snitching on my homie.
Yeah.
There's no crimes that I'm pulling.
See,
I can't say I'm a civilian in this situation, but from looking from the outside in, you're still a snitch, no matter what, according to those laws.
According, to code, street ethics and all that. What I was gonna say, Burns, like to your point about him not being a snitch, my thing is this, right? If you supposedly went with, dudes and did a whole bunch of illegal shit, you shot at people or whatever, you helped rob people and all this and that. Now at that point, now you're complicit. And
Correct.
you know what's going on.
I agree with you.
And you know what's going on.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? At that point, you should also know the consequences of your acts.
Agreed upon.
You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
So I get what you're saying about, because I thought about that. I really did think about, damn, let's say, for instance, all of us, right? I'm the main artist and you're like you're the manager or whatever, and then you start fucking my wife or whatever and this and that. Now we're both in jail. I would think, I don't know. I thought about it long and hard. I was like, man, fuck that guy. You know what I'm saying? Fuck Burns. What? I get that. But at the same time, when you're doing shit and you know it's wrong, and you know what you're doing, and you know what they're doing is wrong, and you're still going along with it, bro, you're just as culpable.
Yes, but that still all goes under the loyalty agreement. So they did these crimes together, and he was culpable. Yeah, he was complacent. He was an accomplice in these events that occurred.
Complicit.
Now, had they gone, or had they remained on good terms and been caught and gone to trial, we don't know if he would have snitched.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? By the time they got to trial, the gang had betrayed him.
Yeah.
Let me put
So
it
him
let me put it into perspective.
doing what he did.
My standpoint, my view. You know what I'm saying? I'll call myself one time where I had beef with somebody, right? They tried to do harm on me and vice versa. I was the one that got cased up. I was the one that went to trial or court, whatever, not trial, court. And I still didn't rap. You know what I'm saying? Homie, like they was, you know, I could have caught a charge, like a charge, a felony. And, you know, I was still like, listen, I fought it and I was like, listen, I don't know who it was. Like that was my whole standpoint. I don't know who it was that I was beefing with. When all along, like I grew up with this cat. You know what I'm saying? So I'm strict by that. You know what I'm saying? Growing up. And I never been in gang culture, never been in any mafia situation, any sort of things like that. And I still know that is a no-no. You know what I'm saying? And even to my enemy who tried to do harm on me, still wouldn't snitch him out.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
But look what you
don't
said.
drop dime no
Look
matter
what you
what.
said. You grew up with him.
Yeah, of course.
That makes a difference. And let me be clear. I'm not saying drop dimes and snitch or none of that.
Yeah.
I'm just saying you have
not.
to be open to looking at the circumstances.
Looking at it and from both perspectives.
Yeah.
It's understandable.
I mean,
Everybody's
there was no other way for him to retaliate.
No.
Because he's not a gangster.
No,
he
he's
don't
not.
buck his guns. He
No.
don't have 100 Bloods behind him. He's not the original Blood. So it was him going against his former gang, a bunch of motherfuckers that'll kill him in an instant. His only form of retaliation was to snitch on him.
And put him all in
You know what I'm
prison.
saying? And that didn't even clear him of danger because he's still in danger. He's just out. He could just make money and, you know, live his life and be with his family and shit.
That's
but
the other
he's
thing.
still in danger.
That's the other thing, man. How can I know I don't think I could live like that, man, like looking over my shoulder. And to me, again, it goes into the fact that he's what, 23?
I don't know. He's a kid.
Yeah, 23 years old, however fucking old he is. He's still in his 20s, man. He's a kid, man. Like, I think he thinks this shit is a game, man. Like, they're not going to get him.
No, I think he knows the danger he's in.
You think so?
I think he'd be stupid not to. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, but some of the shit he does is he's acting like if he doesn't know.
But like what?
Then weren't we just talking about they had to move him because he fucking let out his location like on some
He
stupid
didn't
shit?
let out his location.
He
Somebody
didn't.
saw him.
Oh, right, regardless, but exactly, somebody saw you. Like, come on, dude.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm pretty sure to be in protection, you have to kind of stay out of sight.
He was in his house. He just happened to go on the deck.
Yeah, with a bright ass, blue ass fucking jumpsuit
I mean,
with
you're
all
gonna
his
see
jewelry.
him from far, regardless. you know what
Yeah,
I'm
come
saying?
on, man. That's what I mean, though, Burns. This is what I'm trying to get at. It seems it's all too deliberate, in my opinion.
He's the queen of New York.
I don't know.
what I'm saying?
The fact that he could move so quickly, or that he knew to move, shows that nigga ain't dumb. He knows once he's compromised, he has to move.
Either that or the
He's
folks
the
at
queen of
Universal
New York
got
with
it
that
on.
Rainbow hair.
Whoever, yeah.
With that rainbow hair and that rainbow outfit. He's too much.
Nah.
He's always going to have to, look over his back. You know what I'm saying? Because his persona, that's how he eats, through his persona. And, unless he does like a whole role reverse or something, like changes who he is and people still ride with him, he's always going to have to look over his back.
I will say
he's
this.
always gonna have to watch his back for sure.
I will say this. As dangerous as the people that he was dealing with are, you understand what I'm saying? I think the people that he's dealing with now are way more powerful, have way more money, and are way more dangerous.
And nobody's complaining about that.
No. I'm just saying.
No, I mean, think about it on a deeper level. Nobody thinks like that.
I thought of that.
You know what I'm
Jesus
saying?
Christ. You know
Like,
what I
You
mean?
mean the people paying him now? The people
Universal. I'm talking about the record label. Universal.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
what?
but they can only protect you so much. You
I
know what
doubt
I'm
it.
saying?
No. It's like Burns just said when we were talking before. You have to protect your investment.
Yeah,
I'm pretty
they'll
sure-
protect the shit out of him.
I'm pretty sure Universal is on strict orders. Like, don't let anything happen to the Golden Goose.
Exactly.
You know what I'm
And
saying?
after Friday's record-setting
Exactly.
events, even more so.
Exactly.
So once his location was compromised, they moved him within the hour, and that's
Exactly.
what they're going to continue
Yeah.
to do.
So that's what I'm
I
trying to
hope
get
for
at.
his sake, you're right. I hope for his sake, you're right, because there's a lot of people, not only blood, that would do him harm, in my opinion.
Well, I want to say this. If Tekashi 6ix9ine gets murdered before George Zimmerman, then the streets, I don't know, man. Y'all fucking up. Y'all hustling backwards, man.
That's a
y'all
fact.
Y'all ain't right.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Yup.
That's a fact.
I'm going to say y'all a little pussy. I'm going to have to say it.
All right. Yeah, you're going out there. You're going out on that limb.
Because, damn.
No, that's a fact. That's a fact. And don't get me wrong, we're not condoning and we're not asking for violence against anybody. But if it happens, hey, well, what am I going to do?
Yeah,
It's
I
a
mean,
different thing,
choose
though,
a
you know what
target.
I'm
No, come on.
It's a different thing.
Exactly.
It's
The fact that
it's a different thing. Let me explain why.
Nah,
Let me explain why.
go ahead,
George
go ahead.
Zimmerman, you would probably see George Zimmerman in Walmart and not probably recognize him because, you know, he's changed his look so many times. I'm not saying that you wouldn't, but I'm saying that there's a possibility that you wouldn't recognize him. You know what I'm saying? And this kid, again, you know, we're talking about a totally different dynamic. We're talking about somebody famous in terms of entertainment. He's from New York, from one of the big cities in the United States, and it's a whole different thing when you talk about gang culture. So, you know, somebody could definitely murder George Zimmerman, but you gotta probably stalk him out, fucking do a stakeout and shit and try to find this cat, in Florida, which is very difficult to do.
No, I'm going to have to
Because he's
disagree.
doing
I
things
think
where
you're way more likely to bump into George Zimmerman at Walmart than to bump into Tekashi anywhere.
No, but his
that
point
nigga's
is-
got to be the most secluded nigga on earth right now.
But no,
so
what he's
to
trying
kill
to say
him,
is-
you have
I doubt
to
it.
you
I
have to
doubt it.
stalk him.
Yeah, no, but
you
what
have
he's-
to make a plan to
what
just
he's
kill
trying-
George
what-
Zimmerman. You follow him home from
Nah,
Walmart.
what Mook is trying to say,
say
what
is
Mook
that-
is trying to get at is that Tekashi's way more visible.
Visible
And he's
on
doing
your
entertainment.
phone, but not visible. Like you're not gonna bump into him.
That's
But
true.
entertainment, and he's a whole different dynamic, is gang culture. So there's people involved that got opinions that have nothing to do with even hip hop. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
but
It's a whole
they're
different
not gonna
thing.
bump into him
Yeah.
I understand
randomly.
that.
So
I
in order to
understand
get
that,
to
bro.
him, they would have to do their
understand
research.
that.
They would have to put in
Yeah.
work.
In my opinion, it's easier, even at this point, moving forward, that somebody that like affiliated with blood will see Tekashi before somebody that has the opportunity to murder George Zimmerman will see him. You know what I'm trying to tell you?
Yeah, I
Like,
just
people
don't
probably
agree.
see
Yeah, I
no,
don't-
I
I don't
totally
think so.
understand what you're saying.
No,
I just
yeah, I know
don't
what you're
agree.
saying, but
I doubt,
yeah,
and
nah.
I doubt a blood can get within 500 fucking miles of Tekashi right now.
Yeah.
You don't know everybody that's a blood. That's the problem. You
That's the
don't know.
thing. They're not letting anybody by him. I'm
Yeah.
willing to bet there's about a handful of people that are allowed to see him or know where he's at any given point.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's not accessible
yeah. Yeah.
for that very
Well,
fact.
In your opinion, you think his celebrity is going to keep going if he stays secluded? Like, he doesn't do any live shows, people don't see him, his buzz don't keep growing? Because if he stays doing fucking IG live from the crib, he's not going to be popping like that.
I mean, right now,
I
my
don't think
nigga,
so.
ain't nobody doing nothing.
I got a question.
So,
I understand
first of all,
that, but eventually people are going to go outside.
I mean, I can't say. I gotta wait till we get there because right now nobody's doing shows and everybody's on IG and he's the king of that shit.
I think that's why he's popping, because of this situation.
Again,
46 million
timing.
views because of the fact that everybody's at home. There's a pandemic.
Yeah, hey,
That's
you-
another
You
thing.
gotta take advantage of the situation at hand.
Yeah,
bro.
you know what?
I understand that.
Honestly,
That's
now
why he's
thinking about
popping.
it, I think he's fucking brilliant. You know why? This is fucking brilliant. Can't nobody go outside.
Exactly.
Yo, this is brilliant. So he's like, you know what? I'm gonna be on Front Street because ain't nobody outside.
Exactly.
Of course.
The timing
Of
worked out
course.
perfect.
Nah,
for him.
yeah. That did work to
He's
his
not brilliant,
advantage.
He's just lucky. He's not brilliant. He's lucky.
Well, no, he's brilliant because he's also taking advantage of it.
Yeah. That's the other thing too.
But anybody would get on IG Live with his fame. He's an entertainer. That's the whole point.
All right, now
Anybody would try, but not everybody
I'll
can
explain
successfully
what
do
I
it.
mean. I'll explain what I mean, which is going to take us to the next current event, as a matter of fact. Because we're spending a lot of time on this cat. More time than I would have wanted to on Tekashi. But,
all right, go ahead.
For example, the whole IG Live thing right now that's popping, you know what I'm saying? Like Tory Lanez or Don Miguelo. Before that, Tory Lanez wasn't as popping as he is. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He's popping, and he dropped the album and shit, and he's good. I'm not saying that he's not, but he's not as popping, you know, as he is. He wasn't as popping as he is now with the whole IG Live situation because of the pandemic. Same thing with Don Miguelo. We haven't heard a song from Don Miguelo since he dropped that shit back in the day. You know what I'm
sorry.
saying? And
Don Miguelo?
Who the fuck is Don Miguelo?
Oh,
I still haven't heard a song from this nigga.
It's some artist, some Spanish artist that he had a song that was really popping, and now he got some shit like y'all follow Latin World Star. You know who I'm talking about? Latin World Star.
Nope.
Nah. Anyway, they do.
I don't know. I'm
booty
not
shows.
on Instagram.
They do like live booty shows on IG Live, and mad bitches be shaking their asses, like, you know what I'm saying?
You know it's
They
Mother's
split
Day, right?
screen. Okay, I understand that.
I'm
but
choking. Go,
you know.
finish.
So anyway, these cats are taking advantage of that opportunity. With, you know, same vein with this cat Tekashi.
I got a question though.
So what is your point?
Yeah, what was
Some
your point?
artists are taking advantage and playing it to their
my
success.
point is that they're popping because of this situation. And Tekashi would still be popping had he been released under normal circumstances. But the fact that he got 46 million views and you saying, yo, he's the king of New York, nobody got those many hits, blah, 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 is just because, you know, he took advantage of this situation as well.
Yeah.
You know, he got very lucky of the pandemic.
A smart person is
agree.
able to
Yeah,
recognize
he's
that.
Fucking played the situation to his advantage, and just like Tory Lanez used it to get more successful, and Don Miguelino or whoever used it to get more successful. Yeah, nigga, that's what you're supposed to do.
All right, who you think is gonna be?
But I'm saying, had he been released under normal circumstances, he wouldn't have been as popping.
But he was, and he is, and nobody else is getting 2 million on their live. Tory set the record with 300K, and this nigga came and sunned him with 7 times.
No doubt.
Yo, who you think is gonna be besides Burns? Who you think is gonna be the first artist, or even the first person to interview him?
To interview him?
Yeah, or interview him, or do or work with him, like
I think-
make a track with him, like do a track with him. Who you
Interview,
think
I would think Angie.
really?
Yeah, she's harmless. She's
Yeah,
not gonna kill him.
She's an objective observer.
Yeah. They can meet, you know,
Yeah,
secluded. They
yeah.
can bring her in, frisk her, make sure
All right,
she
what
ain't got no
artist you
weapons
think?
and shit.
What artist you think will work with him?
Artist, damn, I don't know, man.
I can't see any artists working.
I don't know.
Not even think about it though. Think about these artists now and what most of them like. Everybody covets money, right? You know what I'm saying? Yo, 43.5 million views, bro.
I don't know.
That's what I'd be looking.
But you're risking a lot, man.
Yo, you know who comes to mind for some reason?
Who?
Mad funny, yo. Fifth, for some reason, comes to mind. Like, he would do a track with him or something.
I could see that.
Who?
50 Cent.
Oh, Fifth?
And it's funny. It's funny because 50 Cent is one of those artists that went through the same thing. He was rumored to have snitched,
Yo, what happened?
and he came out on the other side on top. You know what I'm saying? Like, the whole I guess rumor mill around it, you know, blew him up a little bit more, and he had beef with some people. They called him a snitch. Things happened and shit, but he came out on top, and that's one of the artists that, you know, he's a fucking superstar, worldwide superstar, world renowned.
I think 50. I was gonna say 50.
Fifth is a good option, and he's one that would somehow know how to play it. You
How
feel
to
me?
maneuver around the whole,
Yeah.
yeah.
But I
And
you
not
know,
lose credibility.
Right.
Right.
For the sake of not kicking around the fact that he's a snitch all over again, I don't think he would. But I just say it because he's already even linked to Tekashi already before that whole shit happened with him.
Yeah, they did a track
Before
together.
that whole shit went down, he was linked. He would call him his son and shit.
Yeah, and he's distanced.
Yeah.
He's distanced himself.
He's
since.
since
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
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 But
That's why I wouldn't see him
I
doing
mean,
it, but
somebody's gonna do it,
comes to
man.
mind.
Yeah.
Somebody's gonna do it.
That's what I'm saying.
And I'm
That's what I'm
sure
saying.
people are gonna hate it for a little while, and then someone else will do it. And
Another thing too that I will say, yo, we live in a microwave era. Trust me, a lot of people haven't forgotten because it's still fresh that he is a snitch. But eventually, people are not gonna care. 43 million people don't care.
yeah.
You
And
know what I'm
got-
saying?
And on his live, you had to have seen how many people was like, "Yo,
Praising him?
You're right. That's true. That makes sense and shit." You know.
Yeah.
Kids.
Yeah. I mean,
Hey,
it's
man.
we live in a different world, man.
Yeah.
This would have literally been impossible in the
20 years ago.
90s.
Yeah, 20 years ago. Yeah.
This
for
wouldn't
sure.
have happened.
Yeah.
So just to be clear, I'm not condoning Tekashi. I'm not praising Tekashi. I enjoy Tekashi as a troll. I do kind of like his music.
As a
and I like to fuck with y'all. Yeah.
No, yeah, you like him as a social figure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I get it.
he's a social media presence and he knows how to do it successfully. He's one of the kids that really knows how to do that shit. You
He
know
knows
what
how to
I'm saying?
maneuver.
Yeah, so you got to give props where props is due. Did he do the right or wrong thing? That's all up to your
Subjective,
independent
yeah.
judgment and shit. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? I think snitching on your friends should never occur. I think if somebody tries to harm you, you might want to harm them back. So sometimes, you know,
That's the only harm you can cause. yeah.
sometimes your beliefs, what's the word? Not that I guess they intermingle or they counteract each other.
No, your beliefs sometimes contradict your
Contradict,
actions.
yes. Or they contradict each other or
Or-
they like bump into each other and
Yeah,
cause
yeah, yeah.
you
yeah.
whatever. Anyway, moving on. What else you got for current events?
So, I'll get into one thing before that. Have y'all heard about those new hornets that they talk? Oh, not hornets. Yeah, I think it's like killer hornets that they're talking about. They are like supposedly huge, like the size of your hand.
Get the fuck
It's like
outta
the new
here.
2020 shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh, yes,
thing.
yes. Weren't we going to introduce a new segment, matter of fact? I thought we had spoken about a new segment called "What the fuck is wrong with 2020?"
Word. Yeah, that's a good
oh
one.
shit, word,
All right,
word,
we on that right now.
All right, so just to quickly
shit.
revisit 2020, we lost Pop Smoke. Rest in peace. That's a sad loss because truth be told, and honestly speaking, that was going to be the king of New York.
Yeah.
he was projected to do really big things for the city and for the sound.
I was actually telling my wife that this morning.
yeah. So rest in peace, Pop Smoke.
Yeah.
We lost Kobe.
We lost
Kobe, man.
Lil Richard.
Yeah, I can't. Well, let's try to go in time order.
All right.
We lost Kobe, and I can't even. There's not even words for that.
Yeah. Okay, go on.
Unfathomable.
Yeah.
Then
We lost the NBA.
Corona came, so we just lost
Corona,
everything.
Corona.
The Rona came, we lost everything.
Yeah.
Then the government told us, hey, here's some UFOs.
Yeah.
This is real footage
Yeah.
from the Navy.
Yeah.
Real.
And we ignored the shit
And we
out of
ignored it. Ain't nobody give a fuck.
You're like, fuck UFOs, man. We
2020
inside.
Downward turn.
And then Killer Hornets.
Killer Hornets. Man,
Killer
fuck.
Hornets.
The only Killer Hornet is Larry Johnson.
This. Lonzo
And Alonzo Mourning.
and Muggsy Bogues.
Bugsy. Bugsy Mogues was.
Muggsy Bogues, fool.
he had the name Bug in his
Bugsy-
name.
Bugsy Mogues.
Nah, you know who the real Killer Hornet was? Del Curry, boy. That man can
There you
shoot
go.
from
That
anywhere.
man could shoot. But yeah, man.
Oh,
So
word.
what the fuck
Curry,
is going
yeah.
on with 2020? This week's this episode's edition or
Yeah.
this episode's update is Killer fucking Hornets. God damn.
What the fuck is up with 2020? You missed the asteroid that was like close to hitting us.
Oh, word, yeah, I
I mean,
forgot about
is that there be some impactful shit that we're not even caring, bro.
Yeah, like the aliens.
The
I couldn't-
aliens
that
got
one I couldn't get over.
ignored.
That one I couldn't get over.
And
I
And
didn't
people
ignore
been
shit.
waiting for that shit for so long.
Yeah, but nobody give a
I
fuck
can't
because
believe
everybody's locked inside.
An asteroid
Can't
would have
believe
came and destroyed the whole planet, and motherfuckers was just like, "Hey, it missed us, man. Man, fuck it. I wish it would have hit us."
Shit. And this misery.
Half the planet was wishing it would have made contact. So, I just want to say, what's the opposite of a shout out? A middle finger, a thumbs down, a boo.
Yeah.
I want to give all of that to 2020.
Yeah, for real.
Middle finger,
A boo.
thumbs down, And boo.
Big fat
You
boo.
suck.
Suck.
Get that
2020.
motherfucker.
2020, bro.
But
Holy shit.
the sun always shines, and tomorrow will be a brighter day.
No doubt there, little orphan
Fact
Annie.
season.
Right.
Good looking there, orphan Annie.
Moving on. Any more
Okay,
current events?
So moving on. Yeah, this one is linked to the previous conversation. What do you guys think about that whole IG live dynamic? Like the fact that, since we are in quarantine now, there's a lot of stuff popping, and this is going to lead us even into the show and everything, but there's a lot of
that's
stuff
good.
popping where we wouldn't have even seen before, you know what I mean? Like all these Instagram live stories where, people are getting like, hundreds of thousands of followers or hundreds of thousands of views and even into the millions. And, it's crazy for the culture, you know what I mean?
I will say this.
Yeah, Go ahead, because I might get into a rant.
Nah, yeah. Well, that's what I wasn't going to do a rant. But anyway.
We ranting today.
Oh, we ran. But nah, what I was going to say.
I might stand up for this.
Yeah, go ahead, man. Now, I will say this. What you were saying, what do I think about it? The easiest way I can sum it up is necessity is the mother of all invention. The fact that we were all locked in, the fact that nobody can go outside, and the fact that these artists still need to put their work out in order to generate buzz and do whatever it is they have to do to get people to buy their product or consume their product, right? They figured it out. They figured it out. They're like, fuck it, we're all stuck inside. This is the only, or this is the best option I have in order to do what I have to do to maintain my survival as an artist. So like I just said before, the way I think about it is necessity is the mother of all invention. This was a necessity because we had no other choice. Or this was our best option. Dig what I'm saying? Burns?
Yeah, it's crazy that IG can give them that particular avenue to put out their work, you know what I'm saying? And I'm pretty sure IG's excited about it. I'm pretty sure
it benefits them.
About it. And it's just a perfect storm again for them to be able to do that.
You got to remember, IG is among the top 3, you know what I'm saying, in content providers. You got at least social media content providers. You got Twitter, IG, and Facebook. You know what I'm saying? And, of course, you got Snapchat and shit, but you can only film so much on Snapchat.
Yeah, it's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? So, like I just said, necessity is the mother of all inventions. That's what I think about it. So, I think they got it off because they figured, this is what we can do until, things slowly, go back to normal.
Yeah, just to let we just went live on IG. I don't think we got no followers and shit. Oh, wow.
Okay. Not for now, but they'll awaken. They'll fucking see the error in their ways.
Nah. Shout out to the brother Eric. What we're talking about is the impact, I guess, of Corona on entertainment, or I don't know how to properly word this. But Mook asked, what do we think of IG Live and what people are doing on IG Live? So how can we say this?
I think it's dope. Like I said, they figured it out.
The clearest way for me to say this, and this is when the rant starts, right?
Here we go.
I fucking told y'all, man. I've been telling y'all this for 2 years already. It's time to be a fucking entrepreneur, and whatever you want to do that shit. And when circumstances and hardships come your way, you got to find a way to overcome that shit. Go around that shit. So, all right, boom, Corona hits. Everybody's stuck in the house. Everybody's thirsty like a motherfucker for entertainment. They're bored as shit. They need content. So the people, the hustlers, the smart ones, the Tories, the fucking Tekashis, the fucking Don Miguelo,
Don Miguelito.
who else? Drizzy, Joe Budden, all these people, they're fucking working the system the way they're supposed to. When you're presented with only but so many options, you take those options and you make the best of what you have. Tory worked this show, this quarantine radio IG live shit, and he got money from MTV. They're gonna give him a show for that shit.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
Who else? We already talked about Rainbow Dude. But Don
Right.
Miguelino or whatever, I'm sure he's gonna end up profiting from this for some shit. And even if they don't, their followers go up.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
once
Their
your
follower count.
followers go up, your page becomes you can monetize it. You
Yeah.
can now make money from your page. You can sell ads and market people and shit. And yo, I've been telling y'all that, man.
That's
Come on.
invaluable.
How long?
He
How
could
many
probably,
times have I told y'all that shit? So yes, shout out to everybody who has taken advantage and has grown their audience
And
or
has-
their brand.
And has capitalized.
And yeah, they've totally capitalized on Corona, and they've grown,
Yeah.
and they will profit from this.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
You know what I'm
He
saying?
probably drop
Absolutely.
a track off that shit, that dude Don Miguelo. Like I said, he got that big Latin vibe shit going, and he got like women shaking their asses on his IG live. So I'm pretty sure that shit is coming, man.
Yo, shout out to brother Eric on the live. I'm gonna switch the live from the podcast page to my page. So go over there.
Yeah, so yeah,
Shout
shouts to them, man. Like I said, man, they figured it out. They were like, fuck it, this is what we gotta do. And the platforms that they were on, they were smart enough to go ahead and let them, you know what I'm saying, and give them the platform and give them the, how could I put it, the hardware or whatever it is they needed to do what they had to do. Because they saw the opportunity just as clearly as the artist did.
Well, that goes back to the conversation we were having earlier.
Yeah.
You know, they are taking advantage of each other. The artists are taking advantage of the platform, and the platform is taking advantage of the artists because they want the traffic, they want the fucking subscribers and the people to sign up, the accounts and shit, and the views.
Yeah.
So it's win-win.
Yeah.
The people that I'm most disappointed in are the people that are not taking advantage. And I think, unfortunately, we kind of fall under that category. You know what I'm saying? Where we should be putting out more content during this quarantine time, and we should be going live here and there and making something of a weekly show or something where fans can check in and we can check up on them. You know what I'm saying? And this goes to all you artists out there and everybody out there that has a brand or has a product that they're trying to push. And right now's the time. Everybody's home. Everybody's bored. Everybody's looking to be entertained. Everybody wants to laugh. Everybody wants music. Everybody wants fucking content. And everybody got money to spend because they're not wasting money going to the movies and going to the clubs and getting lit.
Yeah.
So if you're selling soap, push your fucking soap.
Yeah.
If you're selling books, push your books. If you got a podcast, push your podcast.
Chris,
if you got
push
music,
your masks. I told you this morning.
Everybody who has a product, everybody who has a brand right now, and if you're not taking advantage, I'm talking directly to you. I'm fucking shaking my head. What are you doing? What are you waiting for?
Right.
Get your money. Get your cake.
Yeah.
People are waiting. People are bored. Even today, and today, you know, it's Mother's Day and shit, so people are kind of doing a little bit. But again, with quarantine, there's only but so much you can do.
Yeah.
So people are gonna fucking look for things to entertain them. If you're an entertainer right now, why are you not putting up daily content? Why are you not interacting with your fans? Why are you not trying to grow your base
The other thing
at
is
the
too,
moment and take advantage?
The other thing is too, like the attention spans nowadays are so short. You know what I'm saying? They're bound to stumble upon your stuff because they'll be like, "Oh no, that's
Exactly.
whack, that's oh yeah, let me you know what I'm saying?" So, like I said, attention spans are so short, they're gonna stumble upon your stuff. You know what I mean? So get it popping.
Exactly. So to all my people out there, to all my brand ambassadors, to anybody who has music, who does videos, to all the makeup artists, to all the any entrepreneurs, man, anybody out there that's doing something, anybody out there with a product, with a skill, with talent. Now is really your time. The audience is out there.
Cooks, chefs,
Chefs, yeah. Shout out my man Chef Petey,
Chef Petey.
doing his thing.
Yep.
Shout out to bro Mesa. He's doing like a weekly cooking show.
Nice.
Oh, my man Diego checking in. Holla.
Chill.
Shout out to
What
my
up,
man
D?
Diego, crazy ass Peruvian cat.
Oh, nice.
Who
Perucho.
else? Shayna, what up, Shayna? E, what up, E?
Hey.
Everybody checking in on the live. That's dope, man. We appreciate that.
Yes.
But yeah, so another thing that has come out of this epidemic, pandemic, whatever you want to call it, is the the Verzuz,
Yeah.
Verzuz
And that's
series.
gonna be our topic.
Yeah, so we're gonna segue right into our main topic today, our main debate, and it's gonna be our reviews and reflections on the Verzuz series that have been occurring, put together by Timbaland and by Swizz Beatz.
Now I got a question though. Verzuz, that's their company, because everything is Verzuz presented by Timbaland and Swizz, right?
Yes,
So that's their imprint.
I
think
want
they
to
was
say
the
yes.
originators.
Yeah, I know they were the original two on the Verzuz.
I want to say it's their brand.
I was gonna say that's their imprint.
Yeah.
Okay, that's dope. That's real smart, man. They got that off. That was, to me, again, necessity. You know what I'm saying? They figured, they were like, yo, people are looking for this, and why not do it now? Better than ever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Where kind of people have no choice. You know what I'm saying? Because they're
But
tired of
that's
everything on
something we've never
Netflix.
seen before, right?
Huh?
That's a big milestone for the culture right there. It's like something that we never seen before. Like two producers coming together to form a company, and it's a company that, you know, it's just formed out of this whole quarantine situation.
Yeah. Excuse me. I don't think the fans can hear him when he speaks.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
So it kind of looks like we're just sitting here not talking. Damn, my throat killing.
Oh.
me.
Damn. Okay.
My bad, guys.
All right. Yeah. So
No. That means we just have to figure out a way to
get that popping.
do that. But to everybody on the live, thank you for checking in. We didn't want to keep on live too long. We just wanted to send that message to all brands and entrepreneurs. So please,
right.
again, remember, now is the time.
Get it
Take
popping.
advantage. You know what I'm saying?
Get it
The
popping.
customers are out there.
Yeah. The demand is out there. All you got to do is
the demand
supply.
out there. Put your supply out there, man. For
Yeah.
real. Shout out
Yeah.
to y'all. And if you got some fly shit, send it over here.
Yeah.
Make sure y'all download the pod when it drops. And peace. All right, my bad, y'all.
Go ahead.
But let me say this.
Oh, here we go.
Let me say this. Yo, y'all gonna stop stealing our shit, man, for real.
Yeah.
I know y'all got more money and more juice and shit and more connections and
More
y'all
resources.
can make these real battles happen. But come on, man.
Yeah, man.
Y'all what? I see a lot of people debating hip hop now, and I'm not saying we created
Originated, yeah.
debating hip hop, because hip hop has been debated since the first fucking snare hit.
Yeah.
But on these platforms and on these social medias, a lot of people's doing a lot of these little debates and what album's better head to head and all this stuff. And we just hit a 1 year anniversary, and I want y'all to go back to episode 1.
Word. Start from there.
Biggie, Jay-Z, and Nas.
Yeah.
The never-ending battle, the never-ending debate. I want y'all to go to the top 5 producers, where I'm pretty sure we dwindled down to RZA and DJ Premier.
Yeah. Yeah.
We
Know what I'm
started this
saying?
whole versus shit.
Not only that, even the when we did the second episode, because the first episode was the debate. Everybody's had that debate.
Yeah.
Biggie, Jay-Z, Nas.
Yeah, so we can't take credit for that.
That's the one that everybody goes back to, okay? I get that. But then go back to our second episode when we did Purple Tape against Iron Man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And I see a lot of people, this album versus that album,
Come on, y'all.
this artist versus that artist,
Yup. Come on, y'all.
Yeah.
Give it to us, baby.
Big Pun versus Big L. We did that.
Yeah, we did that. We did that. Way before this pandemic.
G-Unit versus Dipset.
We did that.
We did that. Y'all could go on your little lives and play these songs and call it a battle.
But we did that.
But we did that.
Yeah, man. Yep. So I'm waiting for my flowers. I know it's Mother's Day and all, and Father's Day is not too far off.
It's easy to steal from the little man,
For real.
the
man.
voiceless.
I'll tell you like
Know what I'm
this, man.
saying?
I'll tell you like this.
I'm hype. I'm glad to be back.
Yeah,
I missed the mic.
It's like I said, man. One day the rich ain't gonna have nothing to eat. I mean, the poor ain't gonna have nothing to eat, but the rich. You know what I'm saying?
I'm pissed I didn't get that on the live, man. I missed it.
Oh, pack.
You see what I'm talking about with missing? You got to be in the moment, man.
You gotta seize the moment, baby.
Yeah, man. Come on now. We've been debating for 20-something episodes.
Yeah, man.
But fuck it. We're not here to, what's the term? Toot our own horn?
Yeah. Pat our own backs.
Somebody toot the fucking horn.
Yeah.
Somebody ring the bells.
Somebody send me some flowers.
But shout out to Swizz and shout out to Tim because they do have the money and the resources and the connections to actually pull it off.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's not something we could pull off and shit. And
yeah, they have the resources.
And I don't know if Mook gets quiet when we start talking shit because he don't want to like participate or he's just letting us get in the zone. But Mook, talk your shit.
We started this whole versus shit. We started this whole debate shit.
Nah,
you know, there's a lot of things that we've seen that we're like, man, did they kind of just bite off of us? And we like, you know, we just look at each other like, maybe it's us, you know, maybe it's just us. But you never know. You never know who's listening, you know? So
Mook is just protecting his relationships.
We're going to keep doing what we do. We're going to continue doing what we do.
Yeah, Mook is just protecting his relationships and shit.
Yeah, I guess, man. But, yeah, man. Yeah. When it comes to debates, you know, feel free to visit.
Yeah,
all bad.
Feel free to schedule an appointment for an episode if y'all want to debate hip hop and shit. If you're a hip hop historian, but fuck all that. Shout out to all y'all, man.
At the end of the day, we are the great American hip hop debate. You know what I'm saying? So they know what it is.
The greatest.
The greatest word.
Also, and the kings.
The kings. They all want to be down.
But nah, man. I have fun personally. I've been in quarantine my whole life, so this shit ain't no different, man. But I be looking for entertainment, and I have a lot of fun with these battles. I watched RZA and Premier. That was, you know, a moment in hip hop that, thank the gods, we got to witness it. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. It's the equivalent of like two heavyweight fighters getting together. You know
and it's dream matches.
Yeah, man.
And hip hop, it's not like fighting where they get old and terrible.
Exactly.
You feel me? These guys are throwing their primetime punches.
Yeah, exactly.
So shout out to the RZA and DJ Premier for making every fucking hip hop fan's fantasy come true.
What were you looking for the most out of that?
Being that I'm biased towards RZA, I was looking for Primo to surprise me with some fire, which he did.
What was the biggest surprise Primo threw at you?
It wasn't a surprise, but he brought Devil's Pie back into my attention, and I guess I never knew he produced it, and now I listen to that song probably once a day.
Wow.
So thank you for reintroducing that song to me. I was looking for RZA to... I thought they were a little too friendly. You know, I thought they could have played it up a little more. Although it's not honest aggression, you know what I'm saying? I thought they could have let the bravado turn up a notch or two.
You got to remember, though. These are gentlemen of a certain age now.
I know.
You know what I'm saying? That bravado and all that shit, that was in the 20s. That was when you were in your 20s and you didn't give a fuck.
So that I think it lacked that a little bit. I think maybe if some of these battles had like a mediator, they might be a little better.
Kind of like a ref?
Yeah, someone to kind of keep order and shit, you know.
That'll be dope.
I'll tell you what they need to do. They need to figure out the sound.
Yeah, definitely.
Because especially for something like that. And another thing, this is what I was explaining to somebody.
But before we go into sound, what did y'all think of the battle and who do y'all think won? The original battle.
What are you talking about? Swizz and Tim? Because that's the original one.
That battle didn't happen on IG Live, right?
Yeah.
They redid it on IG Live?
Yeah.
Which also, now that you bring them up, in my opinion, it had the best dynamic from from the ones that I've heard, going back and forth, because they kind of made it more fun. They didn't really have a bravado. It was more like, they had a little bit of a bravado, but it was just like friendly, you know what I'm saying, but still competition.
Well, yeah.
And it was funny. You know, it was real funny. It wasn't stiff.
That's what they need, that friendly competition, that competitive vibe.
Yeah.
Damn, I think I did see that, but I just don't really remember it.
Yeah. Nah,
You didn't see this one part that Timbo, he hit him with the Justin Timberlake, the sexy back, and Swizz was like, "You took your shirt off for that," and it's just funny because
yeah,
kept talking shit.
Right, yeah.
Like, you know,
see that kind of shit. That was what was lacking from RZA and Premier.
See that? Yeah. RZA and Premier were too friendly.
Yeah,
too respectful.
Yeah.
And I don't like that RZA didn't play Cream in the original 20. I thought that was an odd move. I thought some of his selections were a little weird, but I also thought Primo had some subpar selections. Overall, I think RZA won. I'll give it to RZA, but
you're biased.
Yeah, I'm biased as fuck. So.
Yeah. It's a producer thing, I think, in my mind. Like, probably the beats that they put the most work in or the one that they got the most pride in is not necessarily the most successful ones. You know what I mean?
Right. It's probably not the one that they actually like the best.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. But
I can't believe you didn't think. I can't believe you don't remember that Devil's Pie was Preem. As many times as we've watched Belly.
I don't know.
And all that
maybe
shit?
I just never paid in mind that it was Preem.
Yeah.
But that's a fucking dope
D'Angelo
song.
singing and shit. You know. It's not really his normal beat.
Exactly, and that shit is so dope.
Stop.
Yeah. Like you said, the little horn breaks and all that. Yeah.
So who did you think won, Mook?
Between Swiss and Timbo?
Yeah, give me Swizz and Tim first, and I'm gonna have to go back and revisit that battle because I really don't remember it.
Off the top of my head, man, I would say Timbo because Swiss has his patented sound that's dope, but Timbo, you know, has produced with so many people that he has to change his style up. So, you know, like a Justin Timberlake and Aaliyah, and then when he got into, you know, his producing for Hov and hip hop, more hip hop than R&B, I would say maybe Timbo from what I can remember. I saw bits and pieces of the battle, so I couldn't tell you, hey, look, at the end, I got to vote for Homie. But I think Timbo, man, I will go with him over Swizz.
All right. Yeah, I gotta agree with Mook on this one. I think Timbo got the first one, the first battle. Yeah. It's true. Like, you got to remember, man, like Timbo has worked with damn near everybody. Like, and I'm not talking about just everybody in hip hop. I'm talking about everybody in music. Like, so many different flavors that or people that he just worked with. It's amazing. You know, the fact that he worked with Bjork.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Come on, man.
Madonna.
You know what I mean? He's worked with everybody. Yeah. So he has a wider wider palette, you know what I'm saying? Way wider palette than Swizz, in my opinion. And don't get Swizz twisted though, because Swizz has scored has done movie scores and shit too.
Yeah. No, I fuck with Swizz heavy, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, I really love his style. One thing that I found that was funny though, that Timbo threw on 1 in a Million. And Swizz was like, "Come on, man! Anytime you throw a lead, you cheating, man."
Yeah. That's the cheat code though. Come on, man. Now I got a question for y'all. Like I was talking about this with one of my coworkers, and I'm like, all right, you get it. They say it's a beat battle. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Now these guys are playing the songs.
Right.
I, for one, if it's genuinely a beat battle, y'all should only play instrumentals and judge off of instrumentals, not the impact of the actual song with the lyrics to it. You dig what I'm saying?
That's good, but that's funny you say that because you're absolutely right.
That's wrong.
You're judging from the integrity of the beat.
That hasn't moved.
But I think for entertainment purposes, it's better to play the song.
Yeah,
you know
but I get it. I get what you're saying. For entertainment purposes, I get it. But at the same time, people that basically
the lyrics affect it.
Yeah, like that. No, it's not the fact. The lyrics affected 100%. The thing is that now you're no longer judging the actual beat and the instrumentation. Now you're judging the song. You understand what I'm saying? And some songs, the beat might be better, but than the song that it's up against. But the other song just had a bigger impact. Yeah. Because of the actual song that it was. You dig what I'm saying?
Right. Of course.
But
so that's why.
At the end of the day, they produced it though. And
No.
They, they.
Well, I think the battles are different though, because for when it was Dream against Sean Garrett or Neo against Johnta Austin, it was a songwriter battle.
Oh, that's different though. That's completely different.
Exactly. So I think the battles are dependent on the participants.
That's what I mean. So if you're really doing a beat battle, because these two, like Swizz and Tim, they're master producers.
But did they label it a beat battle?
Yeah. What else were they gonna call it?
They labeled it a beat battle.
Yeah, they didn't call it battle. They didn't call it a song battle. They called it a beat battle.
I don't know.
So that's why.
All right. we don't want to get stuck on any one battle for too long. But go ahead, make your last point, Mook.
I was gonna say on IG Live, it's something where it's so personal, interpersonal. Like you even go into, you might go into that artist's studio or in their home and shit, and the whole interest, the whole buzz will die down. More so if you play the beat as opposed to the song. In my opinion, you feel me? Like a lot of people tuned in for Primo and RZA, and it's because of who they are. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, it's in my opinion, it was more fun when you're listening to Swizz and Beats and they're playing the songs, and then like Timbo put like "Sexy" back, and you get a vibe from that song, not the beat only, but the song itself. And he's standing up and took off his shirt and wilding. It's just that whole dynamic of the actual. It's not the versus battle itself, but the IG Live stream. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and you got to remember, Swizz and Tim are way more animated than a Premier and a RZA.
Again, it's because
I would say Swizz and Tim battle was more akin to T-Pain versus Little John.
Right. Okay.
Which to me was my favorite battle that I seen.
Yeah.
Because they were so animated and because they more set a vibe and they would dance with the song and they would crack on each other and they would dance, like they would give each other props for each other's songs, but then they would shit on each other. Like T-Pain played "Can I Buy You a Drink?" And Lil Jon was like, "Oh, that's what's up, that's my jam, yeah, boom boom." He's dancing, but then he was like, "Wait a minute, you made a song about liquor? You want to make a song about liquor? I made the biggest song about liquor ever." And then he played whatever song.
Yeah. The shit with him and Usher.
Excuse me. So, they were more like into character and like Mook said, a little more of that friendly competition.
Yeah. Well, also you got to remember too. Again, like I said, RZA and Preem are a certain age, number one, and number two, also they're the elder statesmen. They're supposed to play it cool. They're supposed to look like the elder statesmen. Like we
I just
started
think
this
it was
shit.
too friendly.
No, I get what you're saying.
So who do you think won that battle?
That battle? Damn. I think, in my opinion, like you said, I don't think RZA pulled out his best. That's why I would give it to
RZA and Primo.
RZA and Primo. RZA didn't pull out his best.
Yeah, I think.
He was too reserved, like you said. He was too reserved.
I don't know. He just picked some.
Not only that, think about this.
He missed a lot of shit, man.
Yeah,
a lot of good shit.
But at the same time, they only got 20 songs.
Wasn't as good.
Remember, they only got 20 songs each.
His what move?
I heard his setup wasn't as good.
Well, he did have he had some difficulties with the sound.
Yeah, with the Bluetooth and all that. Yeah. But go ahead.
What I want to say, Harv?
Go ahead.
What you were saying about beats versus songs, and my whole point about you making it more entertaining. I think that, let's say if it was song for song, right, or even beat for beat like they did, RZA and Primo. I think you gotta pull all stops. So if you go with how the actual shit is going, you're not gonna be like, yo, I'm gonna play it in these orders because it takes away from the energy. So like, in my opinion, RZA would have got that off and probably would have won hands down easier over Primo. For every hot beat that Primo does, and you gotta know, the people that you're going up against. You gotta know their catalog. So let's say, be like, damn, that's probably his top 5 beats. Let me play one of my top 5 beats. You feel me? Right. And try to outdo him each time, depending on who went first. Yeah. And then I think in Primo's situation, he would have came out on top and been better if he, as him being a DJ, he cuts that shit in, even if the RZA is not on turntables. Who cares? It's a battle. You got to pull out all stops. So if, let's say, he would have fucking been like 10 Crack Commandments and like cut it in like, you know what I'm saying? Brought it in like that. Yeah. He's getting the upper hand in that situation over the RZA.
What I would have liked to see too, with those two, with RZA and Preem, is this. I just thought of right now. Basically, because they're a lot of their production is sample heavy. You know what I'm saying? I think it would have been a dope twist, especially for Premier, because he's the ultimate crate digger. If he would have taken the original sample, played it, looped it or whatever, and then brought in the beat that he used.
Would have been fucking hot too, B.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I just thought of that. I'm like, that would have been pretty dope because everybody knows that he's sample heavy. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
They both could have did that.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's what I mean. Yeah. Both of them. That
RZA
one
would have murked Cream.
And I got a question.
He would have murked Cream if he would have done that shit.
I got a question. Cream was an easy flip though. All you got to do is get to the actual sample. It's only a fucking like a 3 seconds loop. That's it. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, what I wanted to ask was, I don't know if y'all know because I don't. Were these scripted? Like, did RZA and Preem, for instance, did they already have the 20 songs they were gonna play, or were they just playing off each other? Does anybody know?
That's what I'm asking.
I think they all go in with,
An idea
of what they're gonna play,
right.
Or like, I think Primo had. I think during the battle he said something along the lines of he has a file with 30 songs, that he compiled for the battle.
Right.
So I think they all go in like Mook said, I think it depends on the vibe and counteracting what your competitor's playing.
Right.
But I don't think anybody's going in freestyling this shit. I think they go through their catalogs, they pick, assuming they are taking it somewhat serious and are smart.
Mm-hmm.
If I was in a battle
and want to win,
a 20-song battle, I'm going in with my 30 hottest joints, and depending on the battle, that's going to depend on what I play. Yeah. But I'm sure there's going to be 5 to 8 that are definitely getting played.
Yeah. That everybody knows that they're going to come up at one point or another.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
So, Mook, did you say who you thought won? I'm sorry.
Yeah,
between RZA.
No, I haven't seen the full battle, so I couldn't tell you. But I was gonna say this real quick. Hard brought it up when he said that the way the Cream track was flipped. If you see the documentary, I believe it's the Wu doc, that he had it flipped a different way. The Cream track. You know what I'm saying? Where it was like more of the vocal samples that he has in the beginning.
Oh,
then,
okay. I was gonna say because there's no vocal samples in that original sample.
Well, or a different sample that he threw.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
When Method Man introduces the track,
the voices in the back. I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah. So what I'm trying to say is, had it just been a pure beat battle, fucking around, them niggas would have put a whole new beat that's never been heard before. Where you be like, yo, I'm gonna kill him with these new beats or something. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Where at the end it would have been like honorable mentions or something like, hey, look, we put up our 20 hottest. Let's throw up new beats or some shit. I think that would have been hot too.
Yeah.
You feel me? Because you're hearing it for the first time live right there.
Then what's funny is that this whole beat battle talk reminds me of is I follow Pete Rock on Twitter. And he's always out there like, yo, y'all know I'm out here, right? Because don't nobody mention Pete Rock, yo.
I love Pete Rock.
Yo, Pete Rock is hilarious. He's like, yo, y'all know I still exist. I'm still alive, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, that's hilarious.
Did I tell y'all I met him? Did I tell y'all I met Pete Rock?
Nah, I didn't know that.
Oh, real quick. I'm going to give you my hip-hop story real quick for the week.
Mook's hip-hop stories.
Let's go. I'm at a swimming pool at like I think it's like Rockland swimming pool somewhere like upstate.
Uh-huh.
Like 9W. You know how like all those swimming pools are like
that big ass swimming pool by the big ass field.
Yo, shout out to 9W.
This one is I forgot. This like I think it was Rockland. If I'm not
go
mistaken.
Ahead.
So I'm in the pool, whatever, and there's like a bunch of Dominicans and shit smoking hookah, and I'm like, what the fuck, niggas got hookah at the swimming pool? It was mad funny, kids. So I'm there with my fam and shit, and I see some dudes, dark skin, looking like my man Chocolate Boy Wonder, and I'm like, I'm like, nah, this dude gotta look because there's a lot of people that favor Pete Rock and how he looks, especially being real dark skinned and shit. And I go up to him and like, yo, has anybody ever told you that you look like Pete Rock? And he just looked at me and he reached out his hand to like give me a pound. And I'm like, is this you for real? Like, you're Pete Rock? He's like, yeah. And he showed me love for like 10 minutes, man. He introduced me to his son and everything, and we was there, and I talked to him and shit, and showed him mad love, yo. It was good moment for me. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
That's what's up, man.
I didn't know that.
I think Pete Rock, he would be a humble star and shit. You feel me?
You think he would be like along the lines of DJ Premier and RZA on the battle?
No,
No,
I
you're talking
mean
about
in
if you
person.
see him outside.
Yeah, in person. I think
right,
he'd be
right.
humble. I think he has a little more character, and he's a little more funny.
Yeah.
So I think he'd be a little more fun.
Yeah.
Um.
I'm telling you, he wants somebody to throw his name up in the ring. He wants it.
All right. So
I honestly think, now that you say that, Harv, I honestly think that if it was pure beats, I think Pete Rock would smoke both of them.
Nah, I don't know.
Just because of the jazz influence. I'm telling you, man. He got some beats that are fucking bananas. That sound that the tracks don't do the beat justice because they might drown out something in the sample that you might not even tell. You know
Right. Like I'll tell you the
got
truth.
some crazy
Troy
beats.
is super complex. There's mad shit going on Troy, yo. Like I saw a video on YouTube of the breakdown of Troy. Yo, to replicate that beat, you got to go through hell. You know what I'm saying?
The world is yours too.
Yeah.
Everything that he produced from
So who y'all think Pete Rock would battle? Like if in a dream match, if you had your choice.
I would throw Eric Sermon up in there with him.
Mook?
Eric Sermon.
Huh?
I think he'll smoke him.
Yo, Eric Sermon got hits though. Who?
I know.
Who you think, Mook?
I think he'll smoke him. I don't know, man. Like, you know, one of the top producers, like, you know, we had Pig, so maybe like a Havoc. You feel me?
That might be good.
That would be a good one.
That might be dope. Yeah,
So the
very New
listeners,
York, you know?
leave a comment. Let us know who you would want Pete Rock to battle. Also, let us know if you have like any dream matches that maybe haven't occurred. Y'all got any other dream matches that y'all would like to see?
I do want to see Havoc get up in there because he's got hits.
All right.
Havoc and why has nobody mentioned Molly Moore?
Oh,
It's too old for socials. Nah.
Hey,
I don't know.
yo, he's on the radio every day.
I don't know. There you go, Molly Moore.
Molly Moore, man, fuck.
yeah,
That's the
versus
originator
a
of this.
versus a posthumous Scott LaRock or something.
Not even just Molly Moore versus anybody. He's got hits too.
Yeah, he do got hits.
You know what I'm saying? Molly Moore, VSOP, maybe Nice One,
Okay, B Wise.
BY's-O-Matic.
Shout out to B Wise.
Yeah,
Who just hit me up prior to us getting on the show. I had to cut him off like, yo, I gotta go, man. I got this show to record. You know what I'm saying? He was mad. He stuck out his middle finger and everything. He was mad as hell.
He's probably talking mad shit.
Oh, hell yeah.
Shout out
Fuck
to him.
the.
FaceTime me real quick.
Them motherfuckers forgot about me.
Yeah, he said fuck VS and Burns. Let him know I said so. So you know what I mean? Shout out to my man B Wise who's doing a lot better.
Yeah. Shout out to B
Health
Wise, yo.
situation.
What about you, Burns? What dream match you looking for?
I mean, my dream matches, man, they won't happen. You know, I wish we could have seen a Biggie and a Tupac, of course.
Damn, my nigga.
Michael Jackson versus Prince.
That could happen though. That could still happen.
Hove and X. That's a dream match that's rumored, or DMX laid out the challenge. and shit.
DMX said that's the only person he'll battle.
I think to touch on this quickly because we only got a few minutes left on the show, but I think Hove is above that shit, man. Keep it real, and I think X is looking for some attention and some exposure, and he can say what he wants, but he ain't fucking with Hove, man. Hove is the god, bro.
Hey, my nigga.
Mook, you're a little bit breaking up, so we're only like hearing half your sentence.
Yeah, see if you can move to a better spot or something.
Oh, my bad. Ain't nobody fucking with Hove, my niggas.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Maybe like a Nas, that's it.
Yeah.
Nas and Hove is a dream match I'd like to see.
That's the one that needs to
That's
happen
one,
soon.
yeah, of course. Puff and Dre, of course.
Puff and Dre.
But,
word.
you know, obviously I'm super duper biased, and Dre's overrated, so whatever.
What?
Maybe Nas versus AZ would be dope, although they're not really on the same level. I just think it'll be dope. I just think it'll be dope because it's them. Like, I think a Nas versus Cormega would be dope, and they're nowhere near the same level, but I just kind of want to see them.
Nah.
Who else? You know, if Prodigy was around, I would have liked to have seen like a Mobb Deep versus somebody.
Word. You know which one I think could still happen?
Kim and
It's like
Foxy.
EP&D.
Who?
Kim and Foxy.
Kim and Fox. That one could happen.
Yeah, like a couple of the battles that we've had on our show. You feel me?
Yeah. Exactly.
How about-
Pun and L?
Pun and L. How about
crazy.
Wu versus Tribe? Or think of a better group. Or think of a better group to go against Wu. or Tribe?
Maybe Wu versus the Mob.
I think for Wu, it'd have to be like Wu versus Native Tongues.
All of them?
Yeah, I don't think there's a group that can go against Wu, unless they're only playing like
Why?
group
Because you
songs.
think
I
of
guess. I don't know.
why? Because of the sheer volume of the group
Yes,
and all the not the singles,
But
the
I
solo
think
projects
hit
and all
for
that.
yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
I
makes
think
sense.
hit for hit, the Mob could compete with them, you know, and especially the Mob got a lot of underground shit.
If you're only playing Wu songs, no solo album cuts and shit like that,
no, just Wu Tang.
maybe.
Now you broke up again, Mook.
Oh, just Wu Tang, yeah,
Just
yeah.
Wu Tang, yeah.
Oh, so you're only talking about the albums, the Wu Tang
The
albums,
Wu albums, yeah.
not
Yeah.
the solo
and Wu
projects.
tracks,
Solo
you know,
projects.
Wu tracks, yeah.
Okay.
That would make the battle, I think, much more fair.
I got one. This one's for my man F in the next room. Frankie Ruiz
Ooh.
and Hector Lavoe.
Oh man,
How about that?
Yeah,
that's a dream match right there.
that'd be it.
Yeah.
I think Hector might pull out because he got La Fania, but I fucking love Frankie, and I can hear him all day long, B.
Yeah, one day we're gonna have to soon we're gonna have to dedicate an episode to Fania and what they did, because that was
a moment.
groundbreaking shit, man. But just really quick to go back and touch on these battles. I think we covered all the dream matches. We did Swizz and Tim. We did Resident Preem.
The one
T-Pain
T-Pain
and Little John. Y'all didn't see it, but I think that was one of the dopest battles.
Right.
Dream and Sean Garrett, I heard it was kind of whack. Any thoughts on that?
I watched a little bit of it, and Sean Garrett was off the meat rack.
He was like drunk or some shit, right? Or
he
high or
was
something?
he was fucked up, man. I'll tell you like this: he wasn't right. He was
Neo and Jonta, that was dope. I thought
That
it
was
was
pretty fun.
pure R&B, but it was dope.
It's amazing how much fucking work those two put in.
Yeah, they've written a lot of songs
Yo.
for a
Neo-
lot
Neo?
of people.
Both of
Neo
them.
and who?
Jonte Austin, something
Yeah,
like that.
yeah,
John C. Oh, okay.
yeah. It's amazing
He's
the
a R&B writer.
level and
He
the,
looked smooth, yo. During the battle,
he came
had
out in
his
a velvet
fucking-
jacket and
with
shit, yeah.
wine glasses.
No,
He
you
looked
see, but
smooth.
that's showmanship.
exactly
That showmanship.
that all plays into it.
Exactly. Gotta pull out
Last
all
night
stops.
they had Erica Badu and Jill Scott. Did anybody catch that?
I'll be honest, I didn't, and I'll tell you like this. Supposedly, well, not supposedly. I think it was the longest battle so far.
Yeah.
It was 2 fucking hours.
It supposedly went uninterrupted, and they even had supposedly Michelle Obama tuned in.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Erica
But
Badu
I
did have
bet you they didn't hit 2 million viewers.
or 43 million
Or 43
joints.
billion
Yeah, I'm pretty
views
sure
in
they did.
25
What about Teddy Riley and Babyface?
That one, I caught the first one. I didn't catch the second one. I stopped because, not for nothing, for the setup that Teddy Riley had, he should have got it fucking together, man.
Yeah.
He would have won if he had it together.
Harlem Swing is back, baby.
I saw the official battle when they got it to work, and
I did.
I agree with you. Had they gotten the original battle to work, Teddy Riley, it would have been more entertaining, because
Yeah.
Teddy Riley had his backup dancer having a blast back there.
He was in the
set
club.
up-
He was in the Cotton
He
Club.
had a club set up.
He was in the Cotton Club. in
So
Harlem.
it just looked like it would have been fun, that setup. And when they did the actual battle that worked, he was just in the studio on a chair and shit. So it was a little laid back. But yeah, shout out to everybody that's participated in these battles.
Keep it up, y'all.
They even got a couple
Yo, I want to shout out real quick, Burns. I don't mean to cut you off, but Tony Touch versus Doo-Wop was real hot.
I didn't catch that
I
one.
caught that one.
I didn't catch that one. I'll be honest.
Yeah, man, they had like a couple of big puns that tracks that they went head to head, and niggas paid freestyles from the albums. That shit was pretty hot. And I did not know about this battle, Scott Storch versus Manny Fresh.
I did. Yeah,
Oh, I actually watched that battle.
I did. Yeah.
Scott Storch is a beast, my nigga.
Yo, Scott Storch.
God.
That battle was kind of fucked up, yo.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
Manny Fresh would play like some like interludes or like intros to songs, and they would be like a news reporter,
Yeah.
and she'd be like, "Oh, today Scott Storch got arrested for cocaine and hookers."
Yeah, that's fucked up.
and they're supposed to be friends and shit, and that I don't know. I found that shit to be fucked up.
Again, the
I'm
showmanship.
into showmanship. I'm into
but
friendly
that's dirty.
competition.
That's
Yeah, I felt like that was a low blow.
You,
So
you think that was violation?
yeah, I mean, damn, that's fucked up.
He ain't fucking with Scott Storch as it is, though. He only, produced for cash money. You know what I'm saying? As nasty as he is, Scott Storch produced for everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
that's the
regardless, they consider each other friends.
thing. Yeah.
And I don't know. I thought that was just
Yeah, on the battle tip,
Low
it's
blow.
like Mook just said. I fucks with Manny Fresh. I think he was dope, and he created a sound. He did, and he had a whole region on lock. I get that, dope, and a whole era on lock. I get that, dope. But Scott Storch touched mad shit, like, and he worked with fucking legends.
yeah. Scott Storch.
Listen, Chris Brown,
For the props I don't give him, he's
Beyonce.
cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Gwen Stefani, and Eve.
it's not.
Fat-
Like
he even produced for Weezy with that track with him and Fat Joe. I mean, I could go on and on.
Yeah.
For Little Kim on the Naked Truth, which that's the only female. That's the only album for a female to get 5 mics. I could go on and on with Scott Storch. He's a problem, kid.
no, he's nice. He's a real musician, man. You know, and he could craft music out of the fucking thin air. You know what I'm saying?
Piano too. He's nasty with it.
You know what I mean? So yeah, it's kind of unfair.
Yep.
But dope battles.
But who did you think did either of y'all watch these battles?
Yeah, I saw the Manny
And
Fresh and
who did
Scott.
you? Oh, so you thought Scott Storch?
Scott
right?
Storch, yeah.
Mook, did you watch or
Hands
no?
down. A little bit of it, yeah.
And-
Scott Storch, hands down.
What about Touch and WAP? Pause.
Yo, that sounds like a porn.
I got touched and walked on my IG live, baby. Oh shit!
Yo, what the fuck? Pause.
That's what I want girls to do.
Hey, yo.
Happy Mother's Day.
Oh, shit. Touch and wop.
Tony Touch, I think, but Doo-Wop did pull out a couple of dope hits. Like he had this 50 freestyle that he had on one of his underground mixtapes that kind of blew Tony Touch out the water on that round. And he was like, "Oh shit, niggas playing dirty and shit." So that was pretty hot. But Tony Touch, come on, man. He of the Diaz brothers, he's the more known one. You know what I'm saying? And his work is very expensive, and plus he's an MC. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, but so is
He's a
WAP
problem.
though. Doo-Wop can actually spit.
Yeah,
Too.
shout out to Tony
No,
Touch and shout out to
so
Doo-Wop.
Tony Touch featured on Beat Nuts tracks and shit. And
Yeah.
got his own album that he put out there, the Peacemaker and shit.
He got 1 and 2 of them
He's
shits.
a beast.
All right.
Yeah,
so,
that Peacemaker was a dope album. But
The second one was dope too.
shout out to everybody who's been in these battles. Shout out to everybody who's watched these battles. We look forward to seeing some more. There were a few local artists in battles, and I don't mean any disrespect when I say local. So shout out to the homie Mesa, and shout out to the homie Littles, and shout out to the homie John Boy, and shout out to the homie Problem. They all done, and there's other cats. I'm sorry if I don't remember y'all names, but these are the battles I remember specifically.
That's dope, though.
Yeah, man, and shout out to y'all. Like I said, take advantage of the time and the situation, man. And people need content, and it's a good time to grow your brand. And both battles were cool and shit. Both battles were dope. I enjoyed them very much. So shout out to y'all. And yeah, man, keep doing your thing. Again, to all the entrepreneurs and everybody out there. Shout out to y'all, and keep doing your motherfucking thing.
Go get it.
So,
Get that motherfucker.
Because we're trying not to run too long, before we get into our goodbyes and our
Sign offs.
all that good stuff. Yeah, all the sign offs. Let me play the M Burns love song of the week real
Hey.
quick. Oh shit, my bad. Wrong song.
I knew you was gonna do that.
That's
Shit.
not the love song.
No.
You are in love with that guy.
Nah, fuck that. I just
Queen
have
of New
fun,
York.
man.
The Queen of New York.
I just have fun. The M Burns love song of the week, because I came in feeling good and I want y'all to feel good. I'm gonna take it back to the motherfucking tunnel with the tunnel banger, man.
Hey.
Shit. They don't know about this shit right here.
If you ever been to the tunnel, put your motherfucking hands up.
Shit, I missed the tunnel. God damn it, man. Yo, Mook, get your mask on.
I got my hands up over here.
No, your mask.
Oh, I got my man. That's on, that's on.
Shout out to the Limelight.
Hey. Sound Factory.
Sound Factory.
Baja.
Club Bajas.
Club Baja. Exit. All that.
What was the other one? Twilo?
Twilo. Down the street. Down from fucking, down the street from Tunnel.
Good motherfucking times at the Cheetah Club.
That's the hall.
Roxy.
Blue Angels.
Fuck Blue Angels.
Fuck Blue Angels. The Copa. Shout out to the Copa.
The Copa. The old Copa. The old Copa.
Shout out to Jimmy's Bronx Cafe.
Yeah, Jimmy's Bronx. LQ, baby. LQ.
Shout out to Club Rumbas. That was the ill spot. Club Octagon. To Jersey, let's go. Club Drama. Club Tribeca's.
Carbon before it was exit.
Word.
The Sandbar.
Hey.
Foxes.
Word.
Foxes.
The Sound, what was that shit? The Sound,
Sound Factory.
The Sound,
No.
The Sound Garden?
Nah.
What was it called? The Music Factory. The Music Factory. If you ever been to the Music Factory, you are OG. Put your motherfucking hands up.
If you ever been to the Music Factory with crutches, put your fucking hands up.
Brian D, I'm talking to you.
Word.
Shout out to the brother Nate falling in love in the Music Factory. Shout out DJ Touch Move because he used to rip it.
Word. Test Move up in Baja, killing shit every Saturday.
Dennis the Menace. Let's go.
Man. Who else? Camilo.
Word. Funk Flex.
Oh man, good times, yo. Good
Word,
times,
word.
man. Shout out to all the drugs. I mean, all the thugs.
All the thugs.
All the thugs.
Oh man, that shit gave me energy, as the ladies would say. That shit gave me life. So shout out to In Essence for that throwback and the M Burns love song of the week.
Hey, classic.
Yeah, man.
Candidly, I think they flipped it more than 112. I'm gonna keep it real.
Big time, yo, big time.
Yeah.
It was just more fun.
Yeah.
112, I think it was a little slower and shit. I don't know.
Nah, they killed it.
Yeah,
In Essence,
there's no comparison.
I'm gonna keep it real.
But we should throw that up on the podcast page and see what the listeners think.
On the socials.
Who flipped the sample better? Was it In Essence or
112?
1Tweezy?
You got it.
Shit.
Yeah, my brothers, yo, thank you. I don't even know what episode this is. I know it's episode 1 of season 2, so I want to thank all the listeners for coming back and supporting.
Appreciate it.
Shout out to brother Av, Straight Fuego Studio. Shout out to everybody on Spotify and YouTube. Shout out to everybody watching on YouTube. Shout out to everybody on Spotify and Apple. Shout out to all the followers on the socials. Do remember the pages at callme_Joseph_ at Last Breath at GAHHD deadass _ worldwide
VSOP at the real VSOP on Twitter.
at the real VSOP on Twitter.
Chill.
At FS DeBrazi, at the Black Vault, everybody, all that good stuff. Shout out to the moms on Mother's Day.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Love you, Mom.
Damn, we can't even say thank you enough, man.
Yeah, we wouldn't be here
Shit,
without
hold
you.
up. Matter of fact, you know what? I'm going to fucking play a song for these moms real quick.
Yeah,
Shit,
take us out,
you know
Joe.
what I'm saying?
Figure it out.
Take us out,
Hit,
baby.
hit me with your sign-offs while I find this song that we're going to ride
Go ahead,
out
Mookie.
to for the moms.
Everybody on this special day, everybody that deserves all the love in the world, these mamas. And, to all my niggas that don't have their mamas here, too, you know what I'm saying?
Where?
My heart goes out to you. I could not imagine something like that. My nigga J Trees, my nigga Nice One. You already know what time it is. It goes unsaid how much love we have for these women. My nigga Fontaine, too, lost his mom, too, man. It's insane. It's unfathomable. But, love all of y'all. And let's go. Season 2, my niggas. We started off with a bang, and we about to keep it rolling, man. The kings of this debate shit. Let's go.
No doubt, Candy
Playing
Man.
no games.
The motherfucking
Candyman.
Candyman has
No.
spoken,
Yeah,
y'all.
man. Get it together.
VS.
You know what it is, baby. VS to the OP, favorite producer's favorite producer. You know what I'm saying? It's great to be back in the fucking lab. Straight Fuego Studios always provided that clear quality for your earlobe penetration. You know what I mean? So, yeah, man. Just hit us up, man, on the socials. Let us know what you think. You know, we're going to be throwing some shit up on there. Holla back, VSOP at The Real VSOP on Twitter. You know what I mean? LBE, MDMA, all that good shit, baby. Burns?
Word.
Ma, I love you.
Yeah, man. To all the moms out there, like I said, we love you. There really aren't words to properly encompass the thankfulness and the love that we have for y'all, man. I mean, where would we be without y'all? You know what I'm saying? So shout out to all the moms on this beautiful Mother's Day. I hope you guys are enjoying it as much as possible on, considering the quarantine and all that stuff. We send y'all love. We send y'all positive vibes, and y'all always in our prayers. To our brothers who lost their moms, like Brother Mook said, love, man. You know, we fucking grew up with multiple moms. You feel me?
Yeah.
And we love that too, man. So shout out to all the moms that are here and that are in heaven.
Watching down, baby.
Yeah. So we're gonna play a song to take us out for the moms. Shout out again to the listeners. Shout out to everybody checking in. Make sure you leave your comments. Make sure you drop some love. Yeah, man. That's it. The Great American Hip Hop episode. The Great American Hip Hop Debate Podcast episode. I don't even fucking know. Season 2, episode 1.
Season 2, episode 1, baby.
For the bombers.
We're back.
Another one of y'all favorite rappers.
We back, so get back.
I gotta fast forward this a little bit. But nah. Shout out to all the mom.
Madre.
Shout out to all the baby moms too.
All the baby mama. All the baby mama's mamas. Baby mama's mama. Hey.
I want y'all to listen to CeeLo when he comes on. He's dedicating that to all the moms.
Yeah. That's the song right there.
That's soul music.
That's dope. Man, I always be a child.
Woo!
Chill.
Chin up, chest out. We love y'all. Yeah. Because we're burnouts, we forgot that we had an announcement to make. So thank you to everybody who listens, and We would like to announce our new spinoff show, Last Breath Entertainment and the Great American Hip Hop Debate Podcast presents 5 Mics.
That's right.
What you looking for, 5 mics?
In 1988, hip hop was introduced to a rating system that would go down in history. It would become pretty much where everybody would go to determine what albums were worthy, considered classics, considered subpar, considered trash. The mics became sometimes bigger than the albums themselves. To get 5 mics was a dream of every MC and every producer, every label. If you got 3 mics or less, you might have thought about hanging it up. Last Breath Entertainment and the Great American Hip Hop Debate Podcast would like to revisit the albums that were considered 5 mic classics. We want to research their history. We want to determine if they were really classics, and we want to see how they've held up. So tune into 5 Mics, where classic albums get dissected, re-reviewed, and re-rated. Find out if your favorite album is still considered a 5 micer.